Interesting. Okay.
What did it say?
Oh, it's a weak signal.
Oh.
Because we're
Indoors.
in here and we have AT&T going.
Uh-huh.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just got the alert, so hopefully it's going to go out to you guys. Okay. It was last minute. We just threw up a live just to say hi and decompress and go over Comic-Con and the good and the bad and the
I need a vacation
merch and the speculation for next year. Oh. Man. Stay with me, guys. We're going to talk about merch in a second here. It was perfect while I was setting everything up, and now it's not. Problematic again.
Mm-hmm. How about unplugging it? Well, we don't.
Okay. Because I don't know what's going on, we're unplugging from the mic. Okay. I mean, it's not like it's noisy in here, so it's fine. Anyway, 2023 Comic-Con was a thing, and boy, now I've lost all train of thought. Anyway, so yeah, Comic-Con. This was our first full year of Comic-Con. We didn't do any panels because a lot of those big panels were canceled, and but that was okay. We had a lot of fun, I think, on the show floor. We had an okay time as far as accessibility, but I can tell you that a lot of other people didn't.
A lot of unhappy people.
There's a lot of unhappy people as far as accessibility. Boy, that show floor was really packed because there was not the big panels to draw people in Hall H. And I think the most problematic thing that I've heard, and it's a theme, is the Funko-ville. Was like lack of accessibility over in Funko-ville and Funko Loungefly. Yeah, that's a lot of the complaints that I heard. But overall, it just seemed like there's a lack of consistency when it comes to accessibility throughout the different booths and the different panels. Someone using a walker tried to go to one of the panels and was denied getting into the panel because of their walker taking up too much room.
Which is just wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, that's the latest one that I heard today. So yeah, that was interesting. But it just seems like overall, like the different booths were handling the ADA lines differently. Some of them didn't even have ADA lines. But like I said, Funko was like the biggest issue for a lot of people. They would say, we don't have an ADA line, or at one point there was an ADA line, but they were taking standby non-ADA way before. Like they just left the ADA people to sit there and weren't taking them at all. That's what I've heard.
That's not right.
Yeah, no. So, and then I think that there was even a problem with some of the off-site experiences not being accessible too. I think some of them weren't. So it just seems like, I feel like Comic-Con needs to have a set guideline of accessibility for all of their participants, all the companies that have been there, and all of the panels. I think that they need to have a set guideline.
They need to have a disabled person run their disabled.
Well, it sounds like the disabled services people are great, and they were like,
some of them are fantastic.
they were advocating for people, but you shouldn't have to like go and complain every 2 seconds because
No.
And so I think that there just needs to be some guidelines set up so that everybody's doing the same thing, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for us, it wasn't so bad, but
Excessive. People were going out of their way to help us.
Except for in the one case at the Hyperactive Monkey booth where we got our where we were having our signing with Bob Gurr.
No, they actually went out of their way.
No, they went out of their way to help us.
It was Comic-Con that had the problem.
It was somebody in a Comic-Con uniform that didn't want an ADA line being there, which was not great.
She was Comic-Con Nazi.
Yeah.
ADA.
Aim this at you. Cut off a little bit.
Oh, so I leaned over.
Okay. I'm just waiting for more people to filter in before we go over the merch and see if anybody... There's a couple of you there.
One, that's me.
Yeah, there's two people. There's somebody else.
It's you probably, if you have it open.
So I hope that a few of you trickle in.
Yeah, we had a couple of you in, then the...
and then the gimbal ride happened.
And then we lost 2 people.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't blame people like that, you know. Especially if you get sick. Easy.
Yeah.
It was
a big gimbal ride, yeah.
Yeah, no thank you.
So, I don't know. I mean, I had a good time. I feel like I'm not going to judge Comic-Con as a whole based on this year because it was just a really abnormal year, just like last year when we went on Sunday was an abnormal year.
Yeah.
So I couldn't judge it last year. So I think that I want to go again. I want to see what it's like on a normal year.
Well, if we get tickets for next year.
We're going to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we will.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But, so, I mean, that was our experience. The ADA people were just really nice.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they don't have any way to enforce anything, unfortunately. So, I don't know. We'll
Even
see.
some of the security people were pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, luckily for us, we didn't have the experience that some people did. Some people were being trampled. Somebody actually got accidentally kicked by a security person and almost taken to the ground, is what I heard in one of the ADA groups too.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was apologetic and stuff, but it was somebody that uses a cane. Yeah, and the security guard accidentally kicked him and.
Were they walking 2 different directions?
I think they might have just been standing in line. I don't know how it happened, but I just heard a lot of horror stories because I'm in a lot of Facebook groups that, they're the ADA for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing a lot of stuff went down. Yeah. That we didn't experience, fortunately. Except for, they said that the ADA doors were being open later than the regular doors, which wasn't supposed to happen. I think that early on, maybe on Thursday and Friday, that happened.
I know it definitely happened on Friday.
Yeah,
because that door we were on,
it opened later.
It opened late. It opened just a minute later.
But I think that that yesterday was okay.
Yeah.
And today was okay.
One thing I didn't like about yesterday was they only had the 2 doors open.
Yeah, they
don't. Yeah.
There's 4 doors in front of you, at least. In each section, there's 4 doors in front of you, and they only opened a couple of them. They wanted everybody to funnel, and so it kind of creates a situation where you're trampling each other. Well,
they had everyone lined up in their rows, and what the guy said they were going to do was open up each door individually, start on the outside, and come in, and they didn't do that.
Oh, I thought he was just telling people on the outside to move to that door that was open, which I thought was silly. I'm like, no, because that's kind of what people ended up having to do.
Well, because they didn't open the other 3 doors.
Yeah, it was silly.
3 sets of doors.
Mm-hmm.
They're all double doors.
Yeah, it was silly.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm exhausted, but I do want to go. I want to go to preview night. There's just not, just doing the floor, there's not enough time to see everything.
No.
But a lot of the big companies pulled out too. I know.
Because of the strikes.
Well, no. Just some of them decided not to show up even before, they didn't have to do, Nintendo wasn't there.
Yeah, that sucked.
I
wanted to see
some other ones. Yeah. Sideshow, I don't think was there.
No, you're right, they weren't.
Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of companies and that's why it was a really weird setup, and it was because last minute they were trying to use these smaller companies to fill the slots that were left by the big companies.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
aisles are really narrow and hard to navigate if you saw any of our lives. It was just, especially with the big scooter, hard to navigate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It was hard to navigate with a wheelchair, small wheelchair.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, you have to be really careful. You have to be really careful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
we're exhausted.
We're exhausted, but we did want to show you the merch that we got because it's cool, and some of it's going to pertain to you guys. But let's see. Let's start with some good stuff over here. We'll start with the stuff that we got for us. So,
which is quite a bit.
Bob Gurr
signature.
Disney Imagineer.
Yeah.
Met him and had him sign. He signed this replica opening day poster, and he signed.
Oh yeah. In the box.
I bought this and I brought it for him to sign the Matterhorn, and he signed the bottom of it.
Closer. There you
So
go.
he signed it. So that's really cool. And then, let's see, you got this really cool Darkwing Duck poster. I had seen it beforehand. I had done a lot of research on what the exclusives were going to be, so I had seen that, and I'd seen actually, it's the original.
Yeah.
That's just one of the.
Yeah, this is just a print from
it. But I saw the original, and they were like doing blind boxes. This Ryan Otley, the illustrator, he was doing blind boxes where like there was a chance of getting the original black and white, and kept looking for the booth and finally found it, and that was gone. But they had the actual.
Yeah, that was gone on Thursday.
Yeah,
we didn't get there till
Sunday. Yesterday.
Saturday.
Yeah, so there was that. Let's see.
Hey Angel, how you doing?
Hey Angel.
We did have fun.
We did. We had a lot of fun. We're just going over everything.
We're really tired.
Yeah, really tired. We're just kind of going over everything that happened with the accessibility and stuff, and we had a good time. But there's a lot of people that had issues and stuff, so yeah. But now we're going over the merch because some of it's going to pertain to you guys that watch. But if you did watch any of the lives, you know that I kept looking for the Snoopy, or I kept trying to get into the Snoopy booth, and the offsite kind of sucked. There was no merch; it was all gone, and like there was nothing going on. But we got to the booth, and I finally got it, and we both got this shirt. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
So we both got that.
You got a couple more things.
Well, no, I just got the
pins. Pins?
So I got these pins. So they're Snoopy in Woodstock. I love Snoopy. It's the first comic that I read as a kid. So there's that. Let's see. Do I see a comment?
All the way from Knott's to San Diego. That's quite the drive.
What about from Knott's to San Diego?
I said, we had quite a good weekend. And just tell me about it. I was running up and down on the weekend as well as to Knott's and then San Diego.
Wow, that's a lot. So something that I had seen too, that was going to be an exclusive there.
That's quite a drive, especially from Palm. I think he's out in Palm Springs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, geez, that is a drive.
Yeah.
That is a drive. So, something that I had seen that was going to be an exclusive, and I had no idea what it was or anything about this. I mean, if you've seen Deadpool, the take off of Deadpool, and it's Winnie the Pooh. Well, they had David Bowie. So it's David Bowie. And it's a comic. It's an actual comic. And the artwork is done. It's done by Breed. It's awesome. This is like one of 5.
That was one of 5.
Yeah. And he signed it, and he did a little sketch on there.
Yeah, because of the sketch, he did a Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Because that's
So
his thing.
really, you have one of one
Yeah.
now.
Because that's
Could they see the?
So let me see.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
he's known for drawing Miles Morales. So I had to put that on there. Let's see.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of driving. You drove to Knott's and then back to Palm Springs, and then the next morning back to San Diego and back to Palm Springs. So it's tiring weekend. Yeah.
What were you doing in San Diego? Anything fun? Were you caught up in the traffic from Comic-Con out there? All the craziness? Something else that we got.
Oh yeah.
So I have a collection of, I'm gonna have a collection of Do You Poo. So okay. So Winnie the Pooh, the series of these that were Pooh's like dressed as different figures, like different superheroes and stuff. It's called Do You Poo. So if you're looking for more stuff like this, where he's Deadpool, Spider-Man, Batman, it's Do You Poo, and there's just a ton of them. I joined a Do You Poo Facebook group so I can collect more of that.
Yeah, and I think she just likes saying "Do you poo?"
I do. I like that. But I also collect Rock Love jewelry. It's a woman-owned business. She is an artisan that studied in Italy, and I wanted to go and get this originally. They were in the Star Wars Pavilion, so I wanted to get this because this was premiering this weekend. It's R2. I don't know if you should be able to see it. It's R2. So I wanted to get that.
No, he was just visiting family.
Oh, cool.
Still, that's a lot of traffic, a lot of driving.
Yeah. And I like the R2 because the arms move. But I also saw when I was there. She was doing a thing where you spend a certain amount and you get a free item. So, hey, can't pass up a free item. So I got this. They're giving away blind bags if you spend a certain amount. So to get to that level, I got this necklace, this X-Wing, that also moves. Has movement on it.
Yeah, the wings.
The wings
open.
move. So I got that. And so because I got those, I was able to do a blind bag and get this. You probably can't see these too well, but yeah, they're all wrapped up in
Paper
to keep them safe. But it's Wicket earrings. Let me show you these because I actually already had the Wicket necklace, so these will go with that. I mean, her stuff is really detailed. I love it.
Yeah, Luke, it's a really nice necklace.
So it's these earrings. Her stuff is great. I've been collecting it for a while. Ben gets it for me gets me the stuff all the time for like anniversaries and stuff.
You get it at least 1 year.
Yeah. She does Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Pokemon, some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she said she's got some stuff planned.
What?
It's a chopper.
Oh, yeah. She's got the stuff planned. Yeah, her. Yeah. I thought it was going to be because they hinted at what they were doing, and it was like a mechanic illustration on their website, and I thought it was going to be like Babu Frick or something. But no, it was the droids. It was R2, and they have BB-8 too, which is cool. But I had to go with the original. Oh yeah, okay.
My poster.
That's theirs and mine.
Yeah. Hold up. You got it?
I think so. Can I get this? Yeah, I got it. I should be able to get it. show them yours while I'm
All right.
trying to get this out.
Well,
So this was a last minute thing. We just came across it. I don't even know. If you look at our live from yesterday,
yeah.
you'll see the QR code to find more of her. Oh, it's actually on there too. More of this
Kihasuke.
stuff.
Kihasuke. Yeah. It is.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
I'm a fan of the game Kingdom Hearts and had to get this.
I saw it. I just thought it was regular Disney.
Nope.
And then I saw the keys on there and I'm like, oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my poster is this. This is from Mondo. It's Charlie Brown. I love Charlie Brown, obviously. Snoopy. It says, I should get out of this line and go home. It was an exclusive for Comic-Con.
So was this, I believe.
Probably. I don't know. Because that was like last minute. I didn't really read too much about her booth.
Yeah.
But probably you can see it on the website if there's more like that.
It needs to be tighter.
I know. That'll work. Nope.
Roll.
Can you show them the QR code on that? So if you want more like what he's got, there you go. There's the QR code for her.
You got it?
Yep. That should work. Yep.
No, before you go, put it all the way in. Put this one inside of it.
Let's see. Of course, I already went all the way in.
Far enough.
Okay. Okay, that'll work. So that's that. And we got these pins.
Lots of pins.
Well, here. We got lots of pins, but before I'll do the pins, here's so many different ones.
Yep.
We, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Awkward Yeti and Nick Saluk, but he's really funny. It's humor, like using different organs of the body, like the heart, the brain. It started with the heart and the brain, but he does like the gallbladder, the irritable bowels, which are my favorite.
Well, he explained Lars.
It's the Awkward Yeti. I think that was the original character, was
Right.
Lars.
Right.
But in order for him to have a internal dialogue, he created the heart and the brain. So it has Lars, and then he's always torn between his heart telling him to do something impulsive, and then the brain being logical. But he's created all these other characters like the irritable bowel. Really popular one is the gallbladder.
Stomach.
That's the irritable bowel, yeah.
Kidneys.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All different things. So I have the irritable bowels that I got last year at Comic-Con. Didn't get to meet Nick because he went home early, but last year. But I got the irritable bowels, and I got a book, an Awkward Yeti book. But this year, Ben, he was there, and Ben got the heart, which is his favorite. And I got How I Broke Up With My Colon. What it is it's true stories, supposedly true medical stories that are told like using the illustration of like his illustrations, like the red blood cells and different things to tell true medical stories.
Yep.
So I had to get that. That was funny. And then, so Ben, so the way at Comic-Con there are certain booths that are so popular that you have to win a lottery to get into them. And one of them is called UCC, and they have some of it's a lot of useless crap. And some of it's cool. They have some Funkos, they have Disney. So one of the things that Ben got for himself is
it's Stitch.
Yeah,
Dressed up
as
like
a Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat.
So
And
that's
it's still in the
pretty.
bag. And it's Disney 100.
Is it?
Yeah, one finger.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, on the side it says Disney 100, and it's a Comic-Con exclusive too.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got this Blacklight
Black.
Funko Captain Hook.
Yep.
It's not an exclusive. Well, you can get it online, but it has a special edition sticker on it for the Comic-Con. It's not gonna, it doesn't have a Comic-Con sticker because it wasn't a Comic-Con exclusive.
Right.
And then there's just various pins that we got. They give you like, with your welcome bag, you get Comic-Con pin.
So we got a couple of those.
Yeah, we each got one of those.
Then we went to the booth.
Oh, this is where I got the David Pooey.
David Pooey.
We can be,
yeah.
We Can Be Heroes comics. So they had a pin.
That's a nice pen.
Yeah, it is. And then the Mondo booth where I got the Snoopy print had a pin. So we have that. And let's see. Oh, and they even say Comic-Con on the back of them. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, and then there was a booth called 100% Soft. And they do, what they're known for is these vinyl dumpster fires. It's weird, but they're really cool. And they had some exclusives, and it was a really busy booth, and you had to be ticketed to get in. So you had to like get a wristband, or no, get a return time.
Yeah, with a little ticket.
And one day we were able to get in there. We were actually not there for the dumpster fires, although Ben ended up wanting one and we couldn't get back there. But we wanted these pins, little emoji pins, Marvel pins. So Ben got me, because I love Winter Soldier. He got me a Winter Soldier. And then we got Iron Man.
Okay. Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, actually. Tony Stark, not Iron Man, but Tony Stark in his little suit. And then little Steve Rogers before he became Cap. So the thing is that I originally was going to this booth. This is where you guys come in. I was originally going to this booth to get some pins for a giveaway for you guys. So we have two of those for you. So we have a little Cap and a Tony Stark.
Yep.
For you guys. For when it'll be after we get back from next week. Next weekend, Ben's going to be playing sled hockey in San Diego.
Yep.
So it'll be the week after that. Well, next time we're live at Disneyland and stuff, we'll be talking about the giveaways that we're going to do. Let's see here. Who do we have? Oh, you want the X-Wing necklace? Go to rocklove.com. Go. They have all of that there. They have that and more. Tons of that. Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, all that. Go to Rocklove. Anything else? Any other comments on there that I'm missing? No. Okay. So those pins are going to be for a giveaway. And then, well, okay, let me see. What's this? The other stuff. This stuffy. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the UCC booth was also doing an exclusive Stitch. They had like 4 or 5 different colorways of Stitch. There's like blue, green, yellow, blue, green, pink,
and purple.
And purple, I think.
Orange. Basically,
yeah,
all these colors that are on this one.
So it would be yellow, pink, green, and orange. And then there was one, like this is the one that we bought. It's multicolored, so this one's going to be a giveaway for you guys too in a couple of weeks. So we'll have that for you to give to win. And then
it glows in the dark too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Under black light. It glows under black light.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have the Comic-Con tag on it. And then the other thing that we got from the UCC booth for a giveaway, it has the Comic-Con label on it. It says Comic-Con debut because these eventually will be available. But I don't know if you guys know about Doorables, the little figures, minifigures, and this is Disney themed Doorables. So basically there's like little doors in there and each one of them has a figure behind it. And I think that the special, it says 100 limited edition. There's a Mickey Mouse that's like the limited edition item that you might get. But I'll show you what all the possibilities are. Like if you can see. So you can see the Mickey in the corner. That's the limited one. But all those different characters might be in here. So we're going to be giving this away. I'm not even sure if it's out yet, but it was debuted. at Comic-Con. It says how many figures. It might be 5, 6, 7. So you can win that. So yeah, I think that was it.
That's everything.
Yeah. So we just wanted to pop in real quick and show you what we got and tell you about our experience. And yeah, I lost my phone. Oh, here it is. But
I had fun.
yeah, he didn't think he was gonna have fun because
Had to push half a mile from our parking.
yeah, we didn't get a close hotel because everything's a lottery. We didn't get a close hotel in the hotel lottery. Didn't get close parking in the parking lottery. Yeah, so he had to push an extra mile
A day.
a day, half mile one way, half mile the other way.
Right.
Yeah. So, and the hotel wasn't very accessible. We had an accessible room, but it was
Like
the bed was not accessible.
They went like halfway in with it. And, you know, they would probably call it accessible.
Yeah, but they were very open to our feedback, so that was good. So when we were checking out today, they were very
Thanks,
open.
JB. Yeah, we got some good stuff here.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's it. I like this.
And this is like half of what we could have come home with.
I know there was more, and it was just we gotta stop. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there were some really cool statues that I saw that were just way too big.
Yeah. And then part of it was too, I was trying to get back to the Marvel booth because we had been there at one time, and then we realized if you were a Marvel insider that you had a chance to get a special one of these
Pins.
these emoji pins. And by the time we went back over there to claim it, it was just the line was capped, and you had to keep circling, and it was not going to work out. So yeah.
It was a cool Moon Knight pin.
Yeah, it was Moon Knight. Yeah. So
yeah,
but we didn't get that.
No.
Sucks. Oh well. But I am officially a con person.
Oh.
And I'm looking for the next. The next one's going to be LA Comic Con in December. So hopefully we'll get to go to LA Comic Con.
LA Comic Con, WonderCon. In what, March?
March.
Yeah.
And then Comic Con again. Well, and then
D23.
no, Comic Con and then D23.
Yeah.
Yeah, in September next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, we were thinking about going on a Disney cruise, but I think we decided we would rather go back to Comic Con. So.
I think this would be more fun for us.
Yeah. So we'll have more, because can't take you live on a cruise. There's no reception on the Disney cruises, so we would.
I mean, there's hardly reception there at Comic Con, but it worked.
No, it worked. In our hotel there was no reception for sure. We had no reception in the hotel, but we'll definitely take you back to Comic Con. What?
JB, collecting is hard because then you gotta dust it. That's very true. But then you also have to have a place for it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of room anymore because of all stuff.
Small place.
It's a small place.
But this is going to be a collection for me. This Do You Poo. Now that I know this is a thing, I've been looking. And like I said, I joined a Facebook group, and so like at all these cons, I'm going to know what the exclusive drops are for the Do You Poo.
She's gone all in.
I did
with this Do You Poo stuff. Which is just a funny thing.
Yeah.
Funny name.
And Breed started following us on Instagram. The illustrator. What was his first name? Bobby Breed. Yeah, he started following us on Instagram. Follow him. His stuff is really good.
He was so nice too.
Very nice. Very nice. Took a lot of time with us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Bob Gurr took some time with us.
If you gotta watch the live of me and Bob Gurr and Tom Kinney and Paige Mr. Morrow. That was from 2 days ago. Yesterday? From yesterday.
Yeah.
From Saturday.
No,
Sunday. So I'm losing track of days. So from yesterday, watch that live stream. It's labeled, meeting Bob Gurr and Tom Kinney, and it was just amazing because we weren't there to meet Tom Kinney, and we're just standing in line waiting for Bob Gurr and Tom Kinney. They told us, they said, "Oh, he's running long. Tom Kinney's running long because he'll just talk to anybody. He's talking to people that just walked up to the booth." That didn't have a reservation, that just paid, walked up, that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
He's able to just talk to anybody. He kept looking at Ben's shirt.
The shirt I had on was a it was a Star Wars shirt, but it was a takeoff on the movie poster from the 80s called The Endless Summer. And he thought it was Endless Summer. Then, he came over and said, I like your shirt. And I said, thank you. And I said, a friend made it. Then he realized it was Star Wars, and he loved it even more. So we had a nice conversation. And, said goodbye, and he went on his way. But he sought us out because of it. That was really cool.
We'll have to go see him live because I don't know if you guys know, he has a band. It's Tom Kenny and the High Seas.
Yep.
It's like a tiki band. Because what were they playing?
In August, I think he's playing at Tiki Oasis in San Diego.
Yeah, so I have to go see him. He was really nice. And then Bob Gurr kidnapping the vice president.
Yeah.
That's all that Ben kept talking about, like leading up to this. Is I got to ask him
I
what it
have
was like
one question
to kidnap the vice president.
I have one question. That's all I wanted to ask him. And, it looked like, he wasn't too happy to be there. He was kind of...
He was probably irritated that he had to keep circling too, because Tom Kenny was running long. He had to circle around on his scooter and come back, and it was probably irritating because it was irritating enough for young people to, like, for us to just be wheeling around. So then,
when I asked him the question, he just lit up.
Yep.
And he says, "Oh, boy," he says, "it just happened." And boy, were they mad.
Boy, were they mad.
That was so fun. That's one of those things, as a Disney fan, just because, the Disney fan of the parks and just the design and what they did there, being able to talk to him, even for that 5 minutes that we were in front of him, that's something I will never forget.
Well, I made sure that we signed up for that because, he is 91, so...
Yeah, who knows how long he's going to be around.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like 3 different conventions we've been to now, 2 D23s and Star Wars Celebration. We've run into Tony Baxter.
Yep. We keep running into Tony Baxter.
Yeah, and he's very nice. But I never get a chance to ask him a question. He's always with a giant group of people. Yeah,
we saw him at the candlelight processional one time, but he was busy, like trying
to get in.
Get there, get in. Yeah. Eventually, I'm sure he shows up at D23, so I'm sure we'll see him.
Oh yeah.
Now that we crossed Bob Gurr off the list.
He goes to the park. We'll see him at the park.
But you know what I mean, because you said he's always busy.
Yeah.
But if you pay for his time at a con, then there you go. Yeah.
Anything else?
That was. And then we met Nate. We met Paige Zuma-Samoro.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't meet him because we've seen him before.
We've seen him like 5 times.
Because he's a spokesperson for Roosevelt's t-shirts out, so we went by the booth and saw him, and he was great.
Yeah, Nate's always nice.
So even though the big panels were canceled and stuff, we still had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We can still have a lot of fun, and looking forward to it with the big panels next year and see what that's like.
And like I told you, there's a comic for everyone, and you found yours.
Do you poo? That is my comic.
I hate that name.
I love it. But look, there's a theme. There's a theme.
Yeah.
Do you poo?
I broke up with my
I
colon.
broke up with my colon. It's a theme.
Disability jokes.
Disability jokes. It's a theme.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to come and show you, kind of share our thoughts and with you, and let you guys know too that we've gotten these exclusives to give away in a couple of weeks. Can't do it next weekend because Ben's gonna be playing hockey, but in a couple of weeks we'll tell you about it. So make sure that you're subscribed and everything, and have your notifications on for whenever we get back to the park and have that giveaway. We have that all set up for you guys.
I keep looking down because I've got my phone.
Yeah, I was trying to get mine to.
Because I can't read the screen that far.
There we go. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I think that was it, and I'm tired. And then not getting the phone to work, and not getting the thumbnail that I wanted to load right, and because that wasn't the thumbnail that's there is not the one that I made, and it was too big, and everything's going wrong.
Just getting this stream started was an ordeal.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
Yeah.
But we thank you guys that joined us, and
Yeah.
so yeah, just keep your eyes open for that stream. And I will be live streaming. Hopefully, I mean, I don't see why they let me live stream at the.
Yeah, you're just
Park.
watching, so why not?
Yeah. So next weekend, if you want to see Ben play sled hockey, yeah, just watch out for that. It's gonna be on Saturday.
Yeah, of course, JB, and thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for next Saturday. We're gonna be over there in San Diego playing Saturday. It should be more. It should be more competitive because it does say competitive. It says something about that.
Well, it's a clinic.
Yeah, but it's gonna have the actual team there.
Yeah.
When you were out here.
Well, they were supposed to be here, and they were supposed to be in Irvine, but they didn't show up.
Right.
Only one girl did.
So hopefully with
No,
all
she
of them,
didn't stay.
well, hopefully with all of them on the ice out there,
Yeah,
it'll be a little bit more action. You know what I mean?
I am going to get my butt handed to me.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit different than just novices circling around.
Yeah. Yeah.
So keep an eye open for that. But we thank you guys for joining us. We're exhausted. We're gonna go. Thank you. If you made it this far.
If you made it this far, good on you.
Go watch Merch Queen.
Yeah.
Go watch Merch Queen.
If she started already, but if not, I think she starts at 7:30.
Okay, good. We didn't cut into Merch Queen's time.
No.
Anyway.
I think.
Well, either way, go watch Merch Queen.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
And remember,
adventure is out there.